Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about why are we giving up? Why is people giving up so easy to give up? Whether it be your marriage, your own life, your own self, whether it's gonna be that I'm taking care of myself, I'm trying to lose weight, I'm trying to have a family, I'm trying to get an education, I'm trying to hold my marriage together. Whatever it is, why are we giving up so quickly? Why is our young people not even motivated to try? They're even giving up without trying, period. Why? I came across this poem online, and it really opens my eyes to this topic that have been pressing with for a very long time. It's called the ancestral mathematics, and basically it outlines for you and I to be present here, how much generations of people that that have passed through or passed through this world in order for us to be here. The bottom line, it says it takes 2,048 ninth great grandparents, which is a total, including our parents, a total of 4,094 ancestors over the past 400 years in order for you and I to be present. So the question is, what was their struggles? Because the fact that we are here is evident that they have overcome whatever struggle that they are going through. I'm not saying that we can't be depressed or we shouldn't be depressed or depression is not real. I'm not saying that if we're hurting that our hurting is not real. I am saying, why are we giving up? Why are we falling off the wagon? Why are we not being persistent or wanting to be persistent in anything at all? Why is our divorce rate so high? Why is the absence of fathers in the home so high? Why is the absence of parenting altogether so high? Why is this battle between disagreement on how to raise your children? Why? Why are we giving up? Why are we giving up so easily? Do we know the struggles? Some of us are selfish in our thinking that it's only just me and myself, and I'm the only one that's going through it. I'm the only one that's experiencing this. And don't talk to me about this because you don't know what I'm going through. But did you ever stop to think about what was life like? Let's start with your parents. It says it takes two people for you to be born. Have you ever considered what was life like for your mother or your father when they were small? When they were your age? You think about the things that you have been through as a child, and some of us are so, quick to point out what our parents did or did not do. But have you ever stepped back and said, I wonder what was life like for my mother or my father when they were growing up? Were they ever molested? Were they ever raped? Did they have to go to bed hungry? Did they have proper clothes? How did they sleep, eat, drink, or where? What was the education system that was available to them? Did they go to school? We don't think about their struggles. And then you go back a little bit further. They overcame because you're here. Think about your great-grandparents. What did they have to endure? Because the key is not to admit that depression is real, not to admit that we're struggling to hold things together. The key is endurance. Remember, the race is not for the swift, as the word said, nor the battle for the strong. Is endurance. Can we endure? I'm seeing too many people giving up, too many people throwing in the towels, too many people don't even want to try. So, what are you seeing? What if we should continue on this path that we are on? Will there be a next generation? Because it doesn't seem like we have any endurance to overcome anything. But think about the unforetold stories of your great, 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 great grandparents. We said time is hard. Yes, it is. We have seen the price rise. We have seen the homes. People are homeless, and we're saying this is modern day living. No one should be homeless in the US. No one should be homeless anywhere across the globe, whether you're in the US or in some third world country. No one should be homeless. We have technology at its best. That's what we think. And so while all these things are progressing, and it seems like things is moving in a progressing state, what was the struggle for your parents, your grandparents? They never had the luxury that we have. They never had to say, okay, I'm gonna go pump a pack of ready-made meal in the microwave, and 2 seconds I'll have something to eat. You think about them having to go farm and wait for Mother Nature to produce that first crop in order for them to eat. We don't have, we look at it now and we have everything to our fingertips. Truth be told, just within my family, I have to program myself to say, make small portions so that I don't have to throw anything out. We have wasted so many things. When I look within the school system and see I remember even as a child, growing up in the Highlands, you have your pencil and it got slack. The what do you call that? The pencil lid. There it is. The lid, it becomes loose, and you have to hold your finger to the tip to be able to write. This generation have none of those experiences. I have seen so many wasted investment when it comes to book bags, to writing pads, pencils, sharpeners, and with the advancement of technologies, the children have no interest in those things. And way back in my childhood days, kids would be overwhelmed to receive a brand new pencil, not a half a pencil, a brand new whole pencil for school. So, can you not overcome? Yes, you can. You can overcome. Think about it. Stop being selfish. Life is not all about you, but think about the generations that are not seen, that is depending on you overcoming. I believe it's time for us to go back to the foundation. We don't want to sit with our parents or grandparents because we said, oh, they are old and we don't want to hear their stories. But in order for you to move on, you need to go back to the ancient landmark. You need, if you are blessed with a parents or grandparents or great-grandparents alive, you need to go and sit with them. I'm not talking about the fact that they may not be savvy with modern technology. I'm talking about survival. How did you overcome? What was some of your struggles? How did you get over that? We think that they don't have any idea about falling in love. We will think that they don't have any idea about someone being abusive. We may think that they don't have any idea about someone being unfaithful. We may think that they have no idea what it's like to say, okay, they're gonna slip out and attend places that they're not supposed to. You'd be surprised. But how did they overcome? What landmine did they have to avoid to stay alive? We need to return. If you are blessed, as I said, when I look at what's happening in the world, our young people are not built with the stamina to endure any kind of situation, not even a solid argument, a debate. In the way that they're solving a debate is that somebody is no longer present in this life. They're not able to endure. I am asking you guys, Return to the ancient landmark. You are building, you're going after stamina. You want it to be able to survive. You want it to be able to overcome. And in order for you to do that, you have to know some of the things that your parents, your grandparents, your great grandparents have gone through. They have been through same shameful situation, have no education. You have children in school that are privy to education and are making the conscious decision not to learn anything. I saw this young man with a t-shirt that says, get rich young and get rich quick and die young. What is that? What does that profit in? Where do you see the next generation coming up of that statement? It's nowhere. So are we saying this is it? This is the generation, this is where life ends for everyone? No. Again, I'm not saying depression is not real. I'm not saying that our struggles are not real, but they are not new. And so we need to see how our ancestors overcame the struggles. Why didn't this one walk away from their marriage? Why did they stuck with their child through all this? How did they overcame? That's it, guys. Enjoy the poem and think on these things. Think on these things. We are holding on to things and we are moving through life holding on to things that has no strength, no value, no perseverance, no enhancement to our tomorrows. Let's start looking in the right direction if we wanted to see a tomorrow. Thanks for listening, and please share this video and give it a thumbs up. The ancestral mathematics. In order to be born, you needed 2 parents, 4 grandparents, 8 great-grandparents, 16 second great-grandparents, 32 third great-grandparents, 64 fourth great-grandparents, 128 fifth great-grandparents, 256 sixth great-grandparents, 512 seventh great-grandparents, 1024 eighth great-grandparents, and 2048 ninth great-grandparents. For you to be born today, from 12 previous generations, you needed a total of 4,094 ancestors over the last 400 years. Just think about this. How many struggles, how many battles, how many difficulties, how much sadness, how much unhappiness, how much love stories, how many unforetold stories, how many expression of hope for the future did your ancestors have to undergo for you to exist in this present moment? I reflect back on my mother and my father, my great-grandma. I think we need to be more kind one towards the other because we have no idea how much our parents have undergone from they were children coming up, how much our grandparents, our great-grandparents have endured in order for us to be present in this time. It's time for the family to return to the foundation.